barns and build greater. And there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods.
Hey, he holding a teacup with his pinky out.
Right. So thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. Hey, that's our people, man. They care about the right here and now, and they think it's all about them. You know what I'm saying? You got these niggas, you know, taking selfies galore, taking selfies and shit.
Want to be a rapper? You want to be and Jake is all about that fast money, man. They're all about fast money.
That's what they be doing.
They'll sell drugs. They'll go out and sell pills to their own people. Here is the so-called white man brought crack cocaine, you know, and heroin and all of these different drugs, and gave it to you and said, okay, well, you can sell this. We're gonna allow you to sell this, you know. And you took it and you sold it to your people because you wanted quick money. You wanted salvation. You know, that money is your salvation. A lot of people really, like that movie, They Live. A lot of people, when he put them glasses on and he put them glasses on and he looked at the money and the money said, this is your God. Really, that money, that currency is really people's gods, man.
I got a testimony on that. The brother right there on the camera, the brother behind me was there with me. You know, this shit happened was yesterday or 2 days ago with the money. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, well, basically, you know, because I had some money, you know, and my stepmom seen it, you know, because she seen how much I had, and her fucking eyes got big as hell. Because, you know, I'm trying to buy a car and shit, and I was, you know, getting it out, and she saw all that money. She was like, "You trying to let me hold on to half of that?" And I was like, "You can go ahead and take it. It's just paper to me." You know, she started walking up the stairs, you know, playing and shit. She came back down. But, you know, money is their god. You know, they literally that's why Jake will Jake will strangle you to death over some paper, man. Like they'll one of your own people will literally beat you into a pulp. And like if he was guaranteed 500 million to kill his own brother.
When they do that, you know, there's people that there's women that they'll take out life insurance policies on their husband, and they'll go to a hitman, and it turns out that the hitman was a cop, you know. And then they'll get caught, and they'll play like the guy's dead. They'll have him lay down on the ground and do him like he got murdered. And then they'll come and tell the woman she'll come with some fake ass tears, man. Hey, that's the reason why the scriptures say in Micah 7 and 5, put ye not confidence in a guy and keep thy mouth away from her that lieth in thy bosom. You know, because really she's your enemy, man. Really these women is your enemy. You got more?
It says, verse 20, but the Most High said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee.
And you know who that remind me of? That remind me of Nabal. You know, Abigail's husband, which the word Nabal means fool. Here it is. David was out helping his men with their labors and protecting them and keeping them safe. He couldn't even give David no food, man. And this guy was filthy rich. But the Lord made his heart turn into stone. He said the same thing. Thou fool, you know. You know, thou heart. I mean, no, we say what does that say? That soul shall be required of thee. You know, the Most High took his soul up out of him. You know, and the Most High's about to don't be surprised if you just see wicked niggas just start dying. You know, of heart attacks. Foolish niggas. Like Ricky Harris. You know, he died of a heart attack because he mocked the messages of the Most High. What's that? 2 Chronicles 36 chapter. You know, they mocked the messages of the Most High. They derided us.
See a Jake driving and his head just lead out the window and shit. Because the nigga dead.
Hey, but you'd be surprised how many people die while they're driving of a heart attack. You know, they'll pull over to the side of the road and they'll have the heart attack right there on the side of the road. And there's stories I've heard about that happening to people. Yeah, I heard stories about that happening to people. They were lucky enough to pull over into dial 911, but they had kids in the back seat and everything. Oh God.
Go ahead. It says, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be quiet of thee, then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided?
That's right. And what does the scripture say? You know, those that lay up riches, they lay it up for the men of the Lord, man. They lay it up for the righteous. And I got a precept to follow that one. This is a good precept to follow that one. This is Sirach 11 and 18. This is Sirach 11 and 18. There is that waxeth rich by his weariness and pension, and this is the portion of his reward. Whereas he saith, I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my goods. And yet he knoweth not that time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die. You know? So that you're doing all of this racking up riches and trying to save riches, but you don't even know what you about to get taken out of the game. You know? Can you grab that in Ecclesiastes?
Putting all your faith in your
money,
your Social Security and your 401k plans and this and that. You don't even know if you're gonna live to see that day. You know what I'm saying?
Can you grab Proverbs 23 in 3? I think it's 3.
That's why
hold on just one second.
That's why there's no point in taking a chip, because you're gonna have it for like 2 months and then the Most High will destroy this.
Well, it's beautiful that you mention that, because there are people that's gonna go ahead and take the mark of the beast, which the RFID microchip, because they want to keep that wealth in those riches that they have, you know. Because they think that's their everything. They don't think that there's a power of heaven and earth that exists, and that he has a son, which is our Savior. You know? So they think that the only way to thrive and to be able to sustain yourself in this world is by having some level of riches.
This is Proverbs 23 and 3. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful.
Oh, me too.
23 and 2, Proverbs 23 and 2, and put, make sure.
You need a jacket or anything?
Yeah, maybe.
What?
Making themselves please. Yeah, 4 and 5, Salaki.
And this is Proverbs 23 and 4. Labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom.
Hold on, but
you know, labor not to be rich, cease from thy own wisdom. Because the nigga's wisdom would tell, we gotta get this money.
I gotta get down.
Like paid in full. Let's get this money, man. Let's get this money, B. But the only money that you should be trying to get is this word, the word of the Lord. Because this is the true riches right here, man. This is the true riches. Hey, the scriptures say, I want to say this either in Matthew or Luke. It says that the kingdom is like a man that merchant that went far and wide looking for pearls, and when he had found a great one, a great one of a great size, then he went and sold all that he had and bought the pearl. And this is how you got to be with this truth. You know, this truth got to be something that you desire so greatly, man. This is the only thing that can profit you. This is the only thing that can save you from death, man. You can't, there's no way, there's scriptures that say that when the Russians come upon this place, there's people that's actually going to try to pay the Russians, you know, and say, well, don't kill me and my family. Here, I'll give you $100,000, or I'll give you $1 million, or I'll give you silver and gold. And the scriptures say that they shall not regard silver and gold.
It says,
No.
verse 5, wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven.
So that means as soon as you got the money, it's gone, man. Or when you get a lot of it and you think you're gonna have it for a while, you know, then it just vanishes.
Right, yeah, the money already spent before you get it, you know what I'm saying? You work all week, you know what I'm saying? You may have certain ideas, like, oh, well, I'm gonna do this with my money when I get it. You know, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna buy this. And then shit, the Most High, he'll just put a, and he just put a debtor in all them plans, and then your money's pissed out the window on something else that you didn't intend for. Or, it's just we such in slavery is that, you work it, but shit, the money is already accounted for. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they taking money out your check for Social Security. So when you turn old, you don't have to work anymore. You can retire. Well, would you believe it's people that's looking forward to that? Would you believe it's people that's still putting money towards a 401k? What the fuck's the reason to put money towards a 401k when there's no future for America?
No.
That this place is gonna be destroyed. Can you go ahead with that?
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So remember the Lord when you're still young, when you still have the ability to come out and teach, when you still have all your fully functioning brain cells, where you can even read. Don't sit there and keep pushing the Lord off just because you think you got time, or just because you're a young man. Verse 2, while the sun...
because that's the thing, a lot of people think that they still got time. That's the reason why they're saying, well, tomorrow we shall go and do such and such. Or tomorrow we shall go and we shall buy and sell and, become rich. You got people thinking that they're going to go and finish their 9 years of college. Right now, in 2017, they got 9 more years of college. They think that they're going to come out of college and have a career and get a good job and prosper and live on in America.
Verse 2, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. So basically saying while there's still time. Verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
When this place is running on borrowed time,
Verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. And those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of a bird, then all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Which means what? That there's no future for America. There's no future for America's economy, And even the rich elite banking families knows that. That's the reason why. What are they doing? They're not putting money in America. They're not building up America's infrastructure. They driving here on the freeway. I had to dodge so many potholes and shit. I felt like I was taking a driver's test for NASA. I mean, not NASA, NASCAR, man. You had to swerve. I felt like Big Sean. Go to damn, I had something on my mind.
First Timothy 6.
You can grab that. But what you got? It's about to come back.
This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Most High, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
Right there it said, can you read the top part over here?
It said, make no tarry to turn to Yahweh, and put not off from day to day.
Make no tarry to turn to the Lord. Because any of us brothers out here could be off doing bullshit. We say it all the time. Brothers could look at the elders and apostles, for example. They came in when they was young men. Been doing it for decades now. They came in when they was
17. Pastor Carr said 17.
They're nearing their physical prime. You see like 25. I think 25 is like the average male physical. You could be out here doing anything. I could be out here off on some bullshit right now. What's today? Saturday? I could really be on some bullshit right now. I know I'd be on the mat throwing some niggas. That's where I would be at. But what am I out here doing now? We gotta turn to the Lord. This is our salvation, nothing else. No money, all right. No, none of your guns, all right. There's nothing. The woman you love so much, she ain't gonna be able to save you, all right. Your own children, You know, you have to come out and you have to do this because you doing this can get you saved and potentially them. If you really cared about your family, if you really cared about your life, you'd do the work of the Lord.
But nigga don't care about that.
No.
Nigga only care about himself.
They married
You know?
to death. They have a covenant. The 2/3 have a covenant with death and evil and Satan and hellfire, which is all coming in that death and destruction. You know, if you really so-called love your life, you really want to be alive, you better cleave unto the Lord because He's the only thing that can save you.
That's right.
You know, it don't matter how old you are. If you 4 years old, you hear this word, you better figure something out. Hey.
Like the brothers in Chicago.
Yeah, man. Hey, that was beautiful. We went out to Chicago. The Akim got their kids, ain't even as tall as this sign yet. Already blessing brothers in the name of the Lord, man.
I didn't even know how to feel.
I was smiling. That's how it's supposed to be, man. That's how far.
It's supposed to be when you walk through a town and there's a young one of the age of a speaking age. They're supposed to greet those that are older with the greeting. Hey, one of the greetings that we used to say, Shema Yahweh, Shema Yasha'Allah Yahweh Ahalanai Allah. You kind of messed me up when you started saying Shema Yasha'Allah Yahweh Alahayana or Yahweh Akkad. You know, that's what we're supposed to. That's how they're supposed to greet.
That's how far fallen we are from our old selves to the point to well now we're just degraded as a people. You know, yeah, more on that, Zion.
Yeah, just it says, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.